Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning Be a GM. Alright, we're going to finish the month here. We'll get through to the end. And then we'll review the stats and see if we need to make any improvements. Remember where we were at with all our categories. We're pretty much last in the league. In some of them, especially power play and penalty kill, we were not doing good. There's a 4-2 win to start the month over Boston. We've had Boston's number this year. So, I mean, it's been good. Marlowe actually registered 2 assists in that game. Here's Florida. It's been a back and forth affair with them. And there's a 1-0 win. That's a big win for Storm Phaneuf. That shows that he can get the job done. Here's Buffalo. A 4-0 win, back-to-back shutouts. Actually, you know what? Phaneuf did not get the start in that one. It was our other boy, Farrell, who ended up jumping up to an 85 overall. Here's Edmonton. And another win. Phaneuf with the shutout. Back-to-back-to-back shutouts for the club. And the team's probably feeling pretty good after those wins. All right, we got Phoenix now. Can we keep the streak going? It's a 2-1 loss. Scout assignment. I don't know if that was an overtime or not. Let's see. Now, we should start to get the top 5s showing up now. Or we're near there. Forwards in. Here, top 10. Russia, a bunch of top 10s. Top 10. WHL. Okay, so WHL forwards, let's scout them for a month. There are a couple there. All right, so it was a 2-1 loss. I think that was in overtime. Does it say? Actually, you know what? If we take a look at our calendar. Can you check calendar from here? Where's calendar? No, you can't check it from here. GM options. Oh, no, there was calendar. My bad. Hold on. It'll tell me. It'll tell me whether or not it's an OT. Oh, no, it won't. Thought it would. Okay, never mind. Okay, so let's go. Let's keep the simulation going now that we've adjusted that. There's going to be an all-star game in this month. Here's Vancouver. Come on, guys. They're 16, 21, and 3. Oh, my God. We got kicked to the curb by Vancouver. Big loss there. All right, here's Chicago. Come on, guys. Bounce back with a win. There. Wow. Woo. 7-1 win. Druin's been a bit of a goal-scoring slump. I don't know who's putting him in, but it's not Druin. He's only put in 1 goal so far this month. Maybe it's McDavid, because Marlowe is still scoring like crazy. Or maybe it's that second power play unit that's getting all the goals. Maybe Reed Boucher's scoring a lot because Stanley Marlowe is on that second power play unit, and he's been scoring like crazy. Maybe having him on the left wing might be the better and put Druin on the right wing. Maybe he'll score some more. Oh, 4-0 win. Wow, this team is taking off now. 26, 13, and 3 is not bad at all, considering our start. So we can definitely keep this streak going, keep this kind of win-to-loss ratio alive. We'll be really healthy for the offseason, or for the playoffs. We might even put up with another Stanley Cup. All right, let's stop. Let's play the NHL All-Star game. Let's just see who's in there. Kuchera, oh, sorry, on our side. Malkin Ryan, nope. Conacher, Giroux, Tavares, nope. We're not up there at all. We're not even on the 4th line. Defense, no. No. What the hell is going on here? How did we not, our goaltending up there? Storm Phaneuf is the only player that made the All-Star game. Are you kidding me? You kidding me right now? Marlowe is like, you know, top of the league in passes or assists. He's got to be near there, at least in the top 5. Druin's got to be up there in goals, at least in the top 8. And you're telling me he's not up there? Wow, got the snub for sure. All right, here's Winnipeg now. Let's put it to them. Let's see why you shouldn't leave the Tampa Bay Lightning players off the All-Star game. 4-1 win there. Druin scores. Marlowe with an assist. Here's the St. Louis Blues up next, followed by Nashville. How are they going to do? Oh, 3-0 loss. Come on, Nashville. Let's beat Nashville. 3-2 win. There you go. Bouncing right back. Okay, so we got to do a review. We'll do a quick review here, quick. A quick review here, quick. All right, Phaneuf is up there with goals against average, and save percentage is at 931. So, I don't think we have a problem with goaltending at all. Wins, Phaneuf is up there with 25. We're not up there for points anymore, which might be why we got the snub. However, Druin with 25 goals, Reed Boucher with 23 goals. Bjorkstrand is actually leading the league in goals. Where's Kucherov? He's at 23, so he's at the same as Boucher, our second highest goal scorer. We're not up there for assists anymore, but he is tied. Oh, Scheifele's up there with 32 assists, so he's doing well. One thing we haven't been checking is standings. We're at 59 points on the year so far. We're in 3rd in our division. I don't think we're going to catch Boston, who's at 71. I mean, they're top of the league. I mean, the gap between them and the 2nd place in the league is 6 points. Them and Washington. So that's a big gap to overcome. So let's go take a look at our stats. Oh, not coaching options. Oh, you know what? We forgot to check player stats in the first go-around, didn't we? All right, so we're 8th in the league. Goals for per game, we've gone up to a 3.16. That's a huge increase, guys. That's over a goal per game. All right, now he sits second, only behind San Jose. Goals against per game, third in the league right now. Okay, so something's clicking there. We were 11th and 11th. Our power play is 8, so we've gone up 3 spots, so that's an increase. Our penalty kill is still way down there at 78.3. Wow. That's not great. How about time shorthanded? Have we gone the least shorthanded? You know what? Yeah, we've gone the least shorthanded. So that means we don't take many penalties, which is a good thing. If you see, 10 times less than the team above us. So, you know what? I'm not too upset about that. So we're not taking many penalties. We just need to figure out a better way to kill them off. Oh, player stats. That's the one thing we want to take a look at. That's what I forgot to check last time. Okay. Come on. Okay, so top line, Jonathan Drouin, 46 points in 45 games is really good. Mark Scheifele, who's playing the second line, has 44 points in 45 games. Stanley Marleau, 43 points in 45 games. That's good for Marleau because he's not a goal scorer. He is a two-way forward. He is your defensive prospect, 95 defensive awareness. And he's actually got 94 offensive awareness now. He's building quite the reputation to be a solid two-way player. Connor McDavid, 41 points in 45 games, very close. Reed Boucher, 39 points in 45 games. And Nail Yakupov has 35 points in those 45 games. Ekblad at 23 points, Justin Schultz at 21. Those are both really good numbers because Justin Schultz, that'll challenge for his best one yet. Aaron Ekblad, he's in there. He's going to be in there for sure. Dougie Hamilton not having the best year, but all right. It should come close to last year's. D'Angelo, 15 points. Should come close to his best year he's put up for us. Kyle Pettit, probably not going to come close because he's lost his power play spot. But you know what? He's okay. He'll do okay, I think, playing that. He's maxed out anyway at 82 overall. Darnell Nurse, who's 88 overall. How's he doing? He's only at 10 points, a -1. His penalty minutes aren't even that high. We could use more of him, though, out there. Brady Brassard, 78 points, playing that fourth line. That's pretty good. 9 points. That's 78 points. 78 overall, 9 points, playing that fourth line. Greg Chase, who had to step in when we didn't expect him to. He's doing pretty well, actually. I mean, a -1 isn't bad for your best first year. Adam Ernie, who's not producing very much at all. His plus-minus is 0. But on the third line, he should be producing a bit more. And then Doug Cashman, who's not producing at all. 7 points, 35 penalty minutes. Does it show how many hits he has? No, it doesn't show hits, which I don't like about this game. And then Sutton, obviously our defensive defenseman's not going to be living up to standards, but he's 6'9", 235. I bet you he's crushing people. We just don't get that stat, which is really stupid. But that's okay. All right, so I don't feel the need to make any changes right now. I feel like we're okay. We're building on our success from the difficulties we had at the beginning of the year. So we're going to sim through to the first. I will take a look at possibly replacing, maybe getting a third scoring line out there, give us some more options. Maybe a two-way forward playmaker sniper combo for the third line instead of a grinder two-way forward. We'll see how things go. 6-2 win over Vancouver. We got San Jose up next, who's near the top of the league. That's a 1-0 win. Good job over San Jose, guys. That's a clutch win right there. So we started this month with 3 wins in a row, which is something we've been doing pretty well this year, is getting streaks together. All right, here's Phoenix. They've got Dauphin in there. And a 5-3 win over the Phoenix Coyotes. That is a big win for us because of Dauphin on that team. Oh, so they got a number of top 10s. We knew that. They've got a top 5 in there. Rest of the world, top 10. WHL, we scouted them. The OHL, do they have any? Nope. Q, no. We should be scouting late first rounders is what people say. And I agree with you. There's a top 10 here. We knew about him. Okay, now defense. There's a couple top 10s there. A top 10 in the WHL. Let's look for somebody who's still got a lot of first rounds. Nope. Top 10 defense there. You know what? I'm going to scout defense here then. We'll go 3 weeks here. We'll find out some more about him. All right, let's continue our sim here. And then what next we'll focus on is depth. Whoever's got the most first rounders is who we're going to focus on scouting because we need to add depth players, and that's what we're going to have as a depth pick. 4-1 win there over Toronto. Oh, on a 4-0 lost to Ottawa. I thought we were going to keep our streak going through the whole month. A lossless month would have been nice, but that's okay. Jump right back on it, guys. You got the Montreal Canadiens here, and they're not quite as strong as you. That's no doubt about it. And a 4-2 win. Reed Boucher now takes the goal-scoring lead over Jonathan Drouin. So Reed Boucher is firing on all cylinders. I think what was funny, somebody suggested a 6-1 win. Boucher gets his 30th goal. Somebody suggested that we need to find a good goal scorer for our second line to play with our good playmakers. Did you guys forget about Reed Boucher or what? Because Reed Boucher is a dynamite player. He is crazy good at sniping. All right, Pittsburgh. 5-4 win over Pittsburgh. Marlowe's got 45 assists on the year. Boucher still with that 30 goals. Here's Dallas now, who has Svensson in net. It's gonna be a tough competition. We lose 6-5 in overtime. Oh, no, that was in regulation. That one, I think that was in regulation. Here's Nashville. Come on, guys, get back on it. Nashville sucks. Oh my God, a 2-1 loss to the Nashville Predators. I gotta stop the sim here. We haven't won one. We've lost how many games in a row? 2 games in a row, but 3 of the last 5. So I'm just gonna fix the sim here, and we'll go up to the 28th. All right, back-to-backs go. Winnipeg and then Ottawa. So we're doing a nice little travel here in the middle of the night. 4-1 loss. Come on, win the second one. That'd be so nice. Oh my God, another loss. 4 losses in a row. 6 of our last 8, basically, have been losses. This month, which started so strong, has finished so poorly. Oh, okay, we beat Minnesota right at the end there. All right, we were scouting defense. Where were we scouting defense? Wasn't it in the in Finland? I thought it was Finland. Yeah. Oh wow, we got a 4.5 Green Star defenseman there. Okay, who's got a lot of? These guys got a couple first rounders in Russia or in Sweden. Russia doesn't have any first rounders. WHL has quite a few first rounders, so I'm gonna scout them for a month. We'll find out more about those guys. All right, so let's go to the first. Tadabi and Trojnikvik. No, I'm going to decline that trade. I don't want to get rid of 2 of these guys for a Kyle Chipchura who's not going to be good for us in the future. Okay, so that'll end the month. We're going to do a quick review here before we get into the trade deadline. Stormfront is 3rd for goals against average. Save percentage, he has dropped down to 7th place. Svensson putting up a 9-4-1 right now. I'd like to take a look at the defense in front of him. Tampa Bay, Scheifele's the only one up there with points, which is crazy. 60 points playing the second line. Stormfront up with 33 wins. Goals, Boucher at 33, Drouin at 30, so we got 2 insane goal scorers up there. Kucherov's only got 28 goals, so I think we definitely traded away the better player, or traded away the not as good player. Marlowe's at 47 assists, very close for that lead. We are in 2nd in our division now. We're still like 14 points back from Boston, which likely we'll never overcome. It's just too great of a challenge. I mean, they're 3 points back from Washington. Or sorry, oh no, we're not. Sorry, not 14 points. 4 points back from Boston, so it's definitely achievable now. Colorado though at 85 points, so that they're definitely the one we'd be catching to get that President's Trophy. Let's take a quick look at our coaching options and our edit lines. I want to see if we can make any improvements. Okay, I do want to add. I mean, we're scoring at a good clip. There's no doubt about it. Down the stretch, we could upgrade. Our biggest weakness is our penalty kill, but we're not taking many penalties. It's a tough one to call. It's a tough call to make, too. I mean, Connor McDavid, 89 overall center, 4.5 green stars. He's got a good shot himself. He's putting up 50 points this year. He could do better. He could do better with 99 offensive awareness, too. Stanley Marlowe, he's got 95 offensive awareness now, so that's gone up a little bit. He's going to be probably 95 when everything's said and done. Yakupov, Scheifele, and Boucher. I don't want to change things up on that because they're doing really well. I mean, we know Scheifele's got 50 points through how many games have we played? 60 points through 60 games, sorry. So he's doing well. And how's Yakupov doing? I mean, that would be the question. Yaks, a 47-point season. Not really playmaking the best. I mean, what might be nice here is to get another sniper. Maybe Yakupov for a second-line sniper. Maybe we then give Scheifele some... Because Scheifele's such a good playmaker, you might be able to have him as a pivot to both sides. And then that's probably why Yakupov is missing out right now, is because he can't dish over to Boucher. So maybe a sniper. Maybe a sniper for Yakupov might help out that second line. Who's a top sniper? Maybe we make that trade. Let's go to coaching, or let's go to stats. Goals. So there's Bjorkstrand in Columbus. There's Dauphin in Phoenix. There's Riley Smith in Boston. And then there's Nikita Kucherov, who's going to have too much value, obviously. Let me just jot these down here. We'll just jot them down. We know who they are. Bjorkstrand. Okay, that was that guy that was drafted, I think, wasn't it? No, that was different. That was... we could also look for that Otteson guy. Was he not... Did he not go to Minnesota and he was that sniper that was like 86 overall? He didn't have the best shot though. That was a thing. We want to find somebody that's of good value with a decent shot. Bjorkstrand, and then there's Dauphin. We know about. There's Smith in Boston. And then there is, we'll check out how Kucherov, what his value is like in San Jose. And then Christo in Washington. Okay, so maybe that's the move we make this year, is to add another sniper. So let's go to GM options. We'll go to trade negotiations, and we'll trade players. How much time do I have left in my video here? All right, we're good. We got about 5 minutes left before we have to wrap things up. All right, Bjorkstrand in Columbus. I believe he might be the best value. Let's see. Oh, Columbus. There we are. Bjorkstrand. He's a right wing, 87 overall sniper. Yeah, that's why he's scoring so much. Decent passing. His offensive awareness isn't great, but that's why he's scoring so much. He's got such a great shot. Who's their centerman? Johansson, sorry, is their centerman. He's not even the best passer. So, you know what? Johansson, if we traded Bjorkstrand for Yaks, whose value is very close. You know, we'd have to give up something a little bit more to get Bjorkstrand if we wanted him. We'd save some cap space, though. Yeah, maybe we get rid of Yakupov for somebody like that. I think that's doable. Okay, so let's take Yakupov off. Bjorkstrand. Look at the value of Nurse, though. Holy shit, he shot right up. 88 overall. Yeah, he's crazy now. Dauphin, I don't know what his value is like. I know he's a centerman. And that might be the better option when you have two playmakers. Why is Dauphin's value so low? 85 overall, and his shot is so good. Good deking, decent offensive awareness. I don't understand why his value is so low, because he's only 3.5 green star. I mean, that's something we could make a trade for, is Dauphin. We could trade Yakupov, oh, they don't want Yakupov, for Dauphin and get something else. And then Dauphin can play that right wing. What is Dauphin? Is he a right-handed shooter, left-handed shooter? Let me see. He is a lefty. So playing the right wing, he might actually be able to score some goals. He could actually play center on that line. No, I wouldn't want him on center. I wouldn't want him center. Let's see here. Riley Smith in Boston. So we'll zip over to Boston. Let's see here. Right wing, sniper. Decent shot, not great. I think he might be getting lucky on that. Christo in Washington, and also Kucherov in San Jose. We know what Kucherov's about. We know he's a good shot. San Jose, Kucherov, Nikita Kucherov, 90 overall, 28 years old, 99 wrist shot power. Yeah, his value is really high. Offensive awareness is through the roof. That's why he scores. But I don't think that we would be able to afford adding Nikita Kucherov to that. St. Louis, Christo in Washington. That's the other one. Can't get much worse with them. Where's Christo? Oh, wow. He's only 83 overall. He's a sniper with 96 wrist shot power, 87 accuracy. I don't understand why he's scoring so much. This is his first year. No, he's consistently in that range. But this is the best year he's had so far. No doubt about it. Who's he playing with? Wilson's probably playing above him. He's probably playing the second line. So not with Backstrom and Ovechkin. He's how old is Ovechkin now? 36 years old. He's 92 overall. No, there's better shooters out there. I think that maybe Dauphin might be the guy we go after, or Bjorkstrand in Columbus. Let's see if the Columbus deal is doable, first off. Bjorkstrand, he's a right wing, 26 years old. He's got a great shot. Great shot. What's he put up before? He won the Rookie of the Year, did he not, Oliver Bjorkstrand? Yeah, this is only his second NHL year, and he's put up 38 goals and 63 points. And last year, he only played 24 games and got 16 points. So he could play. And let's check that guy in Minnesota. I just want to check him out really quickly here before we wrap up. Let's see here. Otteson, that's him. A left wing sniper. Whoa, look at his shot. How come he's not scoring? Because he's probably not playing as much. He's probably not playing on the top line. But 23 goals, craziness for Matthias Otteson. A left wing sniper, 5 stars. If I were to go for Otteson, I'd have to give up Yakupov. And I'd have to give up probably Darnell Nurse. They wouldn't make this go through. And then we'd have to get back a right winger. Or a defenseman, sorry. We'd have to get back a defenseman that can play that. We could do this. This is definitely doable. Well, Ryan Suter, maybe. No, he's 37 years old. Way too old. I don't need Ryan Suter. Jonathan Bloom, though. 85 overall offensive defenseman. He'd be playing with, no, I don't want to, I'd rather have a defensive defenseman. What about Matt Dumba? He's a two-way defenseman. Decent defensive awareness, not as good. I mean, because what's the deal? What's the deal with, oh, for Christ's sake. Trade players. What's the deal with Nurse? What's the defensive awareness? 98 defensive awareness. He's the best defensive player we have on the team. But his shot blocking's not great. His stick checking's all right. That's an interesting concept. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about making a move for Otteson? I know they don't want to get rid of him, but he's a 4.5. He's a 5-star sniper. He's gonna score. You know, he's gonna score. His offensive awareness is already 93. He's got good defensive awareness, so he can play the penalty kill too. He's gonna be better than Druin someday. That's how good he is. Do we pick up Otteson and put him on the second line? Make him play that right wing? What do you guys think about that? Oh, wow, our team would be absolutely stacked if we picked up Otteson. So, and it's a doable trade. I believe it's doable. Yakupov and Nurse for Otteson, and we'd have to ask for, like, Matt Dumba back, or who else do they have? Schmidt. Who's Schmidt? Nate Schmidt. No, not Nate Schmidt. 83 overall. Brodin. Jonas Brodin, 28 years old, 82 overall. Two-way defenseman. No, I wouldn't ask for Brodin back. I would ask for Matt Dumba. And I think that would go through. In terms of value, that would probably go through. Okay? So, this is the trade we would make. Alright, guys. It'd be Nail Yakupov and Darnell Nurse for Matthias Otteson and Matt Dumba. That's the trade I'm thinking about, guys. I think this would go through. Let me know what you guys think. Would this help contribute to the Tampa Bay Lightning's success? Would this make us a better team? Anyway, we'll leave it at that, guys. Until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll catch you guys out on the ice.